Hey there, I am Bill Harding, the CEO of GitClear and the author of the annual research that you see on Google if you search for AI code quality research. Our AI research has been cited by about 20 sources because we have data, billions of change lines analyzed at this point. Our big data approach has let us draw some interesting conclusions about AI, especially its proclivity towards code duplication, but it hasn't answered the pragmatic leader's question, what does AI mean for my team? And how do we know that we're getting the most from our significant investment into AI? Now, in the next few minutes, I'm going to take you on a whirlwind tour of the three most interesting takeaways that a manager can glean by connecting GitClear to GitHub Copilot, Cursor, Claude Code, or Windsurf. So let's start in reverse order with what I think is the third most interesting takeaway that is available with GitClear's current data, which is which models are working best. Perhaps it's self-evident why this is an important question, but as a developer, I can say that there are probably at least 4 or 5 different LLMs that I could turn to when I have an especially difficult problem, and it's not clear which of these LLMs is going to be the most effective for a particular type of challenge that I'm facing. Being able to assess which models have been the most successful for your teams is a question that allows you to extrapolate that and make recommendations to the new AI users or to those who are using AI more sparingly. There are a couple different ways that you can evaluate which models are working best for you. We show the total number of suggestions that are being made per model, which is a measure of how often developers are choosing to try different AIs. We have the acceptance rate for how often a particular LLM suggestions are utilized when presented via tab. We have a separate measurement for how often its suggestions are implemented when invoked through a prompt or a specific question to the LLM. And of course, we have data that shows how these numbers are changing over time so that you can see as new AIs come onto the scene which of those are performing best and when is it time to retire the legacy recommendations about which LLMs worked best 6 or 9 or 12 months ago but are now superseded by more modern alternatives.